Hey everyone and welcome back. Today we're doing another first impressions and review video, and I absolutely love doing first impressions and reviews, but haven't done one for a while because nothing's really been catching my eye until I saw this release and I really was excited to try it. So this is the new L'Oreal Lash Paradise Aesthetic Mascara, and I am a bit of a mascara junkie, so I was excited to try it out. So today it's going to be my first impressions and try on, see how this wears and things like that. If you want to see my thoughts on the new Lash Paradise Mascara and what it looks like on, then keep watching. So first let's look at the packaging, which is absolutely stunning. It's in a really nice rose gold box. Even though this is a drugstore product as well, I think putting it in a box makes it look and feel a little bit more high-end, which I really like. It's got a picture of the wand as well on the front, which definitely looks like my kind of mascara wand, and it's also got a picture of before and after, which looks very promising. The after looks really nice, and it also says intense volume, spectacular long lashes and pleasure to apply. And then on the back is just a little bit more information and the ingredients as well, and then on the side is a picture of what I think the mascara is going to look like. I haven't opened this yet, and then it just says Lash Paradise on the front. The packaging from me gets a massive thumbs up. I absolutely love it. It's so pretty and it does make it feel a lot more high-end as well, so I think that we should open it up. Okay, so the bottle itself again is absolutely stunning. It's so pretty. It's got the rose goldy pink handle, and then the actual tube is gold, and then it's got the white writing on. You don't understand how long it's taken me to actually say white writing. It's definitely a very Instagrammable product, which I do very much like. And the wand, let's look at the wand. It looks very nice. I've seen a lot of people comparing the wand to the Too Faced Better Than Sex, which I have got, which is this one. They are a little bit similar in shape, but I think that the Too Faced one is a little bit bigger, maybe a bit wider and more curved than that one. I do really like that there is a lot of product which comes out on the wand, which can be make or break. It can either be very volumizing and really coat your lashes nice and thick, or it can make them very clumpy. So we'll see how that one works out, but so far it's looking very promising. It does also feel very nice and lightweight, so I'm very excited to try it on. I think we should do now, so I'll come in a little bit closer. So when I'm looking for a new mascara, it does have to tick a few boxes for me. The first one is because I do have quite long lashes, they are actually very fair. It does have to be able to really coat all of my lash. Secondly, I do like to really build up my mascara to make my lashes look a lot thicker as well. So I like to be able to build them up, but so they don't look clumpy. And then very finally, thirdly, is it has to be super comfortable, because I do have very sensitive eyes and they can become very irritated really easily. So it has to be super comfortable for all day and no flakiness or anything like that. So they are the main things that I do look for, so I'm hoping that this one ticks all of those boxes. I will also very quickly read to you what it says on the website. So it says, take your lashes to paradise with intense volume and spectacular length. Ultra soft brush coats lashes with a silky smooth formula enriched with lash loving castor oil. Lashes feel feather soft without any flaking. So by the sounds of it, there's no flaking, which we definitely do not want. It says intense volume and spectacular length with a feather soft feel, which again is definitely something that I go for. And it also has a couple of instructions on how to use it. It says comb the ultra soft brush through lashes by moving back and forth from root to tip. Layer multiple coats for even more volume. So it does say that you can layer this as well. So it is all sounding very promising, so I think we should get straight in there and try it out. The only thing I will say is I'm not sure whether this is waterproof or not. I have seen a couple of people say that it is. I'm not sure whether there is a waterproof version and then this one, but there's nowhere on here that says that it is waterproof. So, and there are also two things that I do like to do when I'm wearing mascara on their own. So the first one is that I like to brush them through first, because they are quite long, so I do like to separate them myself first with a brush. And I do also like to curl my lashes. These are the two things that I do like to do in my routine, so I'm going to do those today. So let's brush them through first. Okay. I'm dead excited. Let's try the mascara out. So I'm just taking just the excess off on the tip, and then I am going to apply it from root to tip. Okay, that was just a couple of coats. It's definitely covered all of my lashes. Wow. I noticed that when I was applying it, it makes the roots of my lashes look very thick, and it's not made my lashes clump together at all. I do have just like a bit of excess now I need to get off. There we go. It's definitely got right to the root, because sometimes, because I have got fairer lashes, when I apply mascara you can still see like the really fair hairs at the very bottom, but I can't see any at all. It's very flattering on as well. I really like it. I'm going to try and just add another coat and just see what happens. Hopefully I don't ruin it. I felt like I didn't really need that second coat. To be honest, it didn't really do much because the mascara had already dried. It's very, very fast in drying, this mascara, so I think if you do want to build it up, you have to keep doing it straight away and then let it dry. I'm going to apply some to the bottom lashes now, and hopefully this won't transfer, because I hate it when mascaras do that. Okay, there was no transferring for the bottom lashes, which is very, very good, and because it is very fast in drying, I don't think that this will. This is super, super black as well, which I absolutely love. So far, I really, really, really like it. Okay, I'm going to do the other eye now. It just looks a little bit too heavy on that side, so I'm just going to take a little bit off using this spoolie. Okay, that looks much better now. I think I was maybe a little bit too heavy-handed with this side. It just came out a little bit too much then. That can happen when you're using a mascara for the first time, so I'm not really too bothered about that. Love what it looks like now. It has transferred a little bit onto the top of my lid, which I don't like it when it does that. I'm just going to try and just scrape that away. So let's do the bottom lashes on this side. You literally need like the lightest hand when using this. And again, I just tapped it on and there was no transferring at all. I do love how fast drying this is. I'm very impressed. Okay, so first impressions, I do really, really like this mascara. I think on this eye I was just a little bit too heavy-handed because it is a brand new one, so I maybe didn't need to sort of press in as hard as I did, because this eye I loved how it applied the first time. It's super, super black, which I absolutely love. I could definitely build it up and it didn't look clumpy. One thing that I would say is to sort of build up to what you want straight away instead of letting it dry and then applying more, because I think then it could maybe become a little bit clumpy. It makes the roots of my lashes look super thick and it's definitely separated them in like a really nice shape which flatters my eye. And I really liked how it applied to the bottom as well, because sometimes that can become a little bit messy for me, whereas that was super easy for me. And it does actually feel really lightweight, like I've not got any mascara on, which is very promising as well. I think you'll see a huge difference if you have got naturally short lashes using this, because it has coated mine from root to tip. They definitely look very long and thick. The one thing I wasn't too keen on is that it did transfer onto the top of my lid, which I really don't like that in a mascara, which I know isn't the end of the world and it can be cleaned up. It doesn't really matter that much today because I've not really got that much eye makeup on, but if I'd have spent ages on my eyeshadow and then got mascara all over it, I wouldn't have really been too happy. But I actually really, really like it, so that is really the only con that I'm seeing so far. So everything so far I absolutely love, but obviously how well it wears throughout the day is also really important to me, and how comfortable it is as well. So I'm going to come back and update you later on that. So I will see you later on. Hey guys, so I am back now. It's a lot later and a lot darker as well, so I'm hoping that the lighting is okay. I've been wearing this mascara for about 7 hours now, maybe a little bit over, and it has been so, so comfortable. I'm really, really impressed. Not flaking or anything like that, and it hasn't irritated my eyes or anything, which is absolutely amazing. So my final first impressions and thoughts for the new L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic Mascara. I really, really like this. First, the packaging is super, super pretty. It's really, really nice. Secondly, I do really like the formula. It's super black. It coated all my lashes really nicely. It does come out quite thick when it's on the wand when you first bring it out, but as you apply it to your lashes, it doesn't look super heavy and it feels really lightweight and comfortable as well. Plus it dries really fast, which I do very much like. I think I can say as well that it is very long wearing because I have had it on for over 7 hours now near enough, and it hasn't budged at all. It really does look exactly the same as when I applied it this morning. I do really like the wand as well. It's definitely the kind of one that I go for in a mascara because it's quite thick and fluffy. I think the shape as well has really helped me get right into my roots, so you can see that the roots of my lashes are really dark, and then it's feathered my lashes out really nicely because usually having very fair lashes you'd be able to see the fair hairs at the bottom, but it's coated every single lash and they all look really black, which I love. Only couple of things that I would say was maybe I was a little bit too heavy handed, so it did transfer a little bit onto my lid, and when I did this eye it did look a little bit too thick, but I think me being heavy handed was all that it was. I think you only need a very light hand using this to get the effect that you want, and if you do want to layer this up, which you absolutely can do, you can definitely coat your lashes a couple of times. I would do it all in the same go instead of waiting for it to dry and then applying more. So now that I've used it this time, I'm going to carry on and use this as my everyday mascara for a while, and then I can update you on my Insta stories or Snapchat or Twitter and let you know how I'm getting on with it in the more long term. But yeah, I really do like it. Would I recommend picking it up? Yes. Would I repurchase this mascara again? Absolutely. I really do love it. It does seem to be a very nice mascara. So that completes my first impressions and review of the new L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know as well if you've tried this mascara yet down in the comments, because I'd like to know how you've got on with it as well. And if there's anything new out there that you've seen and you want me to review, I'm always on the hunt for new stuff to try out, so let me know if you've got any suggestions. So thank you so much for watching as well, and please give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe as well, and I will see you soon. Bye!